everyone. Let's take a look today on day trading the point and figure chart. So this could be a very good strategy to make some money in a day trade. That is what I'm going to analyze. So first of all, let me go to my chart to tell you what I do have initially. So let me go to um, let me go here, and I'm going to explain all of these numbers later on. But so if we go to the composition of this point and figure, so this one is a box size of 5, and it's based on a tick chart. So that is what it is. So 5 is the box size. Okay. Um, so let's go back here, and I'm gonna show you what I have here. So these are actually 3 days of trading. Today is Saturday the 5th, but these charts are from Wednesday through Friday on this recent week that we are on. So basically, the if you see here, I do have a floor pivots. That the blue one is the floor pivot, and then you have resistance up above, and support down below the pivot, right? So if you go here, you see that from Wednesday through to Thursday, we do have a pivot, a floor pivot that is moving up, and then on Friday it moved down. Okay, so this reflects a little bit of confusion of what the market is doing. So you have Tuesday to Wednesday up, then to Thursday up, and then Friday went down. So these pivots are painted first time when we changed um, the date, right? So from Friday, the market closed it at 4. So we reset this one around 6 p.m., 5 p.m. when it opens Eastern time. Okay. So let's go to the next one so we can expand. This is Friday, actually, right? So we see that the price here is above the 10 bar moving average. So I'm going to call bar each one of these things, one of these set of boxes. And positive or bullish boxes or positive boxes, the ones that are moving to the upside, and then bearish boxes, the ones that are moving to the downside. Okay, so you see here February February 4th, which is Friday, start in this area here where you have the two green bars together. Okay, so this is when the switch from one day to the other happens. Then if you go here, you see that the uh, market is or the moving average is flat, and you have X boxes here moving to the upside, and then to the downside, and then to the upside, and then it's up and down in this area. Now finally, um, at 3:55 a.m. I don't trade at that time, right? So, but for the sake of an analysis, I'm going to consider all the time frame, even though we can probably wake up around 7 a.m. Okay, so 7 a.m. at around 8, you could be in the market, and then the day moves on, right? At 9:30 the market opens, so it's about in this area. So you see that here all of this movement was an overnight movement. It was a bearish and but it is what it is, right? So we are now below the floor pivot right here. The floor pivot is 1412. So we are below there, and then we are below this moving average. So if we are below the moving average, we're looking for bearish movements, and if we are and also, you know, if we are below the pivot, that we should be looking um, um, for bearish trades. Now if we are above moving average and far out of the floor pivot, then we could be looking for positions, bull trades like in this area here, right? So let's see what this one would do if we kind of like take. Okay, so let me go here. So the strategy would be this: if you are breaking um, this line here, this bearish move, you're breaking it out of there to the downside, then you can enter a bearish trade, or yeah, a bearish trade, when you form the first circle, in this case bearish circle, below this previous one. So this line would indicate that in this next circle you would enter that trade. This one would give you a potential of 2 boxes of profit, right? Now, each one of these boxes, as we said, is 5 ticks, so it's $125. So potentially you would get on this first one, you would get $250 if you sell right out of the target. Okay, so that is the potential. Now it could reverse and then stop you out, right? But if your target is 2 ticks or two boxes, then you would make $250 per contract, assuming that we're trading one contract. And then here market goes up, and then we are below the 10 bar moving averages, and then this bar is painting green, so we are not looking for any bullish, even if we cross this one to the upside. If it's below the 10 bar moving average, then we're not entering it. So the second one would be there. This one is going to be an entry signal, and then we would enter in this when this one paints, and then we would get all of these boxes here with a potential of that many circle boxes to the bearish side. Now this one is already a good profit, even if we are stopped out when it reverses, and we're going to see that one later on. So the next one down is actually this one here. I painted this one, but this is an error. This one is actually a breakout on 2 bars, right? But this one already moved far enough. But so if you take it when it breaks, that's fine. It's more risky because it already moved quite a bit. But anyways, if this horizontal bar is actually a little bit misleading because I wanted to paint it here in this second one. So in here, this one um, breaks, but then it reverses immediately. So I do have a stop out. We should have a stop out in this bar here. So I would consider this one as 0 because it really didn't move. I entered in this one and then I reversed right back. Then this one painted a new bar, right? So in here, a new um, um, a new box that is below this previous one. So this one is giving us another entry signal. So if you go down and then keep the trade until it reverses a bit, then all of this is going to be basically profit right there. I'm gonna show the number of boxes painted in each one of these bars later. So then you have another entry right here, right? For 1, that would reverse. Okay, and now you see there's an entry here, a potential entry for a reversal that played out very well to the upside, but we're below the moving average, the 10 bar moving average, so we're not taking it. We are actually waiting for another signal, you know coming back, and then the other signal is given here to the downside. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes here in this entry. Now market reverses, goes up. Now, all of this is kind of like you have to be awake overnight before around here 7 or 8 a.m. is where you would enter the market. So all of this is kind of like, if you're trading during these hours, great, and if not, then you missed all of this action. Now the next bearish bar is given here. So you have bullish action right in above the moving average, and then you have bearish action below this one. And so this one is around 10:30. There is a reversal here, but we're not taking it because it's above the moving average. We don't know, there's some resistance here. And then you take you would take this one. This one is the previous day low, right? So the market is trying to break to the downside. It found some resistance here at this level. So we're taking this one. So basically, blindly, we're taking all the entries that are below the moving average the um, for bearish sentiment in here. Okay, so we're shortened here all the way down. So you have some bars here, reverses, you're stopped out, or if you get the target, then you get the target. And then here, there's another one right there for another, target. And then there's another one. There should be another one, another entry right here that I didn't mark. There's another one right there. Go down. There's another one right there. Okay. So let's see the bullish ones now. So again, we're looking for bullish entries when we are breaking up above this green bar, the green bar on the next green. So if we see here, we don't have anything, nothing, nothing, and there's one right here. So that is the first one we see, right? Above the moving average. moving this one is actually a reversal because the moving average is moving down and then it's changing the changing the direction to the upside. Now you don't know when this one is painting, but because in this one could take a hit and then move the one there and it start to move down all the way. So it could be misleading, but anyhow, this one is a reversal, so it is a bullish trade, and then you have all of this green there. There's nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing is above until this bar right here. So that one there, take another run all the way to that level. Okay, 44.90 or something like that. Okay, then nothing here, nothing here. Bearish, we saw the bearish trades already. Then coming back down, nothing, nothing. And here, there's another one right there, another trade right there. And then all the way, you have nothing here. There's one right there that you could take. So let me see. So this one here would was taken first entry right there, and then there's another entry right here, right? So you have one, two, three, four, five, four. Let's say four. One, two, three, four, plus the one that you take to entry. So that one is good for four boxes in that bar. Okay, so there's another one here that you would take, and this one would be a loss. It immediately reversed back there, so there's a stopped out. It painted, you entered, and then it didn't paint the second one. So that one number zero, let's say. So you have nothing there. Okay, and now this one here would paint a higher bar, a higher higher bar on this one. So you have, comes back, and then this one would trigger another entry right there for a nice run as well, right there. Okay, so here is good. That one there is good for one, another entry. You get the idea, right? Um, There's another one. That one is actually not good. It should be this one as well. So that green bar is not good. So forget about that one. But it's below that one. So is this actually this bar right here, the one that it's going in? I made a mistake on that one. And then you have this one here entering for two bars there. And finally, the last one is this one right there, where you get another entry right there. Okay, so this one is a good for let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, let's say 12 or 13 bars. And then you don't have any more bullish trade at the end of the day. On Friday, you would have a reversal that went moved all the way down at the end of the day, right? So started to move. I think Friday started to move around 3:30, 3:30 to 4. In the last half an hour, the market started to sell in the first 15 minutes, and then sold the last 15 minutes, sold really good down here. Okay, so let's take a look at the point and figure chart in the ES, in trades in Ninja Trader. Okay, so here I painted some of the entries, right? So, or all the entries that I saw there. So as I said, this one is at 3:20 a.m. This one was around 3 to 4 a.m. So you have 10 bars here. I mean, one bar with 10 boxes to the downside. There's another one here that I didn't mark, but this one would be two actually. So you have, let me expand it here. So there's, this is the 0, which is the entry, and then you have 1 and 2. So let's mark that one down right away. So 2. Okay, and then I'm gonna correct my calculation as well because I was see what is the potential profit on that one. So this one is 2. This one here is 18, right? So here we have 18 right there. Then you have nothing, and then you have 1. This one here is 0. So I'm going to mark this one as 0. So 0, so 0 because you have one trigger and then it didn't move below, right? So this one is 0. So it would be most likely a stop and a stop loss, basically. Here you have another entry right here for 12, okay? And here you have another one. Okay, so this one is 1. Then you have nothing, and you get all of this action here. If you are not trading before, 8 a.m., then all of this action was missed. And then there was a, good move to the downside on Friday. I'm gonna show also the how the day looks on Friday. Let me do that right away. So give me 1 second. Um, so let me come back and show you the daily. So here is what happened on Friday, right? So market, it is actually an inside bar in here a little bit because you have this tail. So it moved down and then moved up, closed below the open. So that is what all the move it did on Friday. This one is the daily chart for Friday. So and also you see on Friday we are in between the 200 and the 50 moving average. So it's kind of ranging here. It's actually a range day, uh, going down, and buyers came back up and move it up. Okay, so that's all the move it did on Friday. So okay, so now 7 a.m. came, and then 8 a.m., and then here at 9 a.m. Around, yeah, 8:30 to 9, give another entry. Now the market is extended at this point. If you see, we are midway of support 2. So here we have support 1 right there, and then you have support mid of the range of support 2. Support 2 is right around below, around this area here, 44 30 75 actually support 2. So we are in the middle of support 2, so which means that market already moved at night, so we are a little bit extended. So we do have 8 here. Now, in here, we're went above the 10 bar moving average, right? So you have an entry right there on the reversal, moving, triggering an entry above this bar, and then you have 17 boxes to the upside. Then nothing here. So we're still looking for bullish entries. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Went down, touched the 20, I touched the 10, and then another entry here. This one is good for 8 boxes all the way up there. 8 boxes. So that the reference is this one all the way up there. Nothing here, nothing here, reversed, and now we're looking for bearish entries. So 10:30 came. We are at, you know, 10:30 came, and then around this area, this time broke to the downside, and that one was good for 8. Move up. We're still looking for bearish entries, and then this one here broke to the downside for 5. And then this one here, this one here is not nothing, nothing. Still looking for bearish, and there's an entry right there. And this one is good for 5. No, this one is actually good for 4 only. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I made a mistake on that one, so let's change it. It's actually only 4. Okay. And then nothing here. There's a reversal candle. We're not taking this one because we're below the moving average. Now there's a double bottom here. So if you consider doing counter trends, I don't. But this one would be a counter trend in this chart. Okay. So in the higher time frame could be a still a reversal, but in this one it's a reversal in the sense that we are, or it's a counter trend in the sense that we are below um, the pivot, but it's not a counter trend if we consider that the moving average is going up now. So here we have another entry right there for 3. Nothing, 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 and here there's an entry right there, good for 4. There's another entry right there, good for nothing. Actually, this one is a loss. And then here you have another one, and this one, oh, I didn't mark this one. This one is a good one. I didn't mark it, but it should be. Let's do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, 19. I'm gonna mark it right there. Hold on. This one is after the 0. 19. Um, 19. And then we have 1, we have 4, 1 right here, right? 1. Then we have, out of this break, we have 4. Then you have 2. Then you have 12. And then nothing else here on the bullish side. We are above the pivot point. I mean, yeah, the pivot, the floor pivot right here. And then market started to sell off, and then you get this break out of the break of the moving average, and then went all the way down and stayed there till the end of the day. Okay, I didn't mark this one because this one is a counter trend. There's no really an entry in this chart for this one. In a Renko chart, you can have entries here, but in the point and figure chart, you don't. Okay, so Though that is all the entries. Now let's see what I did. I think I missed a couple here that I didn't mark. Yes, I'm gonna, probably these two or these zero. So I'm gonna put in neutral, but I'm gonna add a couple of zeros here. I know that there were two, but I'm gonna put a couple of zeros here. See here. So this is my calculation right here. So let me show you what I'm doing. So I marked this one, which was 19, which is this one that um, this one right there, right? So I mark it, I put it there already, but I'm gonna add another two somewhere here. Insert. I'm gonna put 0 and 0 just to be okay. So basically, let's say that we took all the trains. We were up at night. This is probably not fair, but you know, so let's let's say that we took all of these trades. Um, so we have 10, 18, 12, 8, 0, 0, the ones that I just put that I think I missed. Then you have 17, 17, 8, 8, 5, 4. You get the idea, right? So all of these are the number of bars. Now each bar in total we do have an accumulation of 136 bars in between all of this. And then probably, you know what, I'm gonna do the exercise also on the fly that we are open for business by 8 a.m. So I'm gonna take also from the 8 to see what's going on. So here we do have all of these bars. So 136, which is the addition of all of this here. 136. So in total, if we think that each tick or each bar, each box is $125 per contract, right? Because you have five ticks. Five ticks, each tick is $12.50. Times five is 125. So you have $125 dollars times 136 ticks or 136 boxes, then you have $17,000. Okay, $17,000. Not well. Now this one is tricky as well because this one moves ups and down in these boxes here, right? So if the reversal is three boxes, so if you paint three boxes to the back, then this is going to reduce um, the the profit. So if you just sold this one in the last bar, right, or bought it back in the last box right here, then you would make $117,000 the whole day, okay, for one contract. Now that is not going to happen. We need to give something back, right? We are going to probably manage stops. So I'm gonna say here just theoretically that we are putting four boxes in the reversal just to be, safe, which is $500. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that my calculation was right here. So here we do have a total of 19 trades, right? So 19 bars that triggered an entry, right? So we have 19 of them. So that's what I'm doing with here. I'm counting 19. All of these are 19 um, um, entries. Now let's say that for each one of these entries, we are considering a reversal of 4. So if this moves back 4 boxes, then we are going to sell, right? Each box here is $125 again. So let's say 490 and 4 times 125 is $500. So each time that we are stopped out for $500 times 19, that is going to be $9,500. Okay, uh, probably I would never let this one to go, $500 against me if I get the entry. But let's say that I did. So that is $9,500 on stops that I stop losses that I'm giving back to the market. So I'm profitable $7,500 for the whole day. Okay, not bad, not bad. Now let's say that that is a reversal of three. Okay, so if I put three there on the 19, it's going to be 375 each for one contract. So that is going to be $9,800 here. Now I said that we are not open for business here before, let's say, 7 or 8 a.m. So I'm gonna take all of this out, and I'm going to see from this number 8 only what would happen if I would take only I trade only from before 9 a.m. all the way to the end of the day. So that would be this here. So I'm going to take, let's see if we get profit here. So the first one is going to be this 8. 17. I'm gonna consider these two losses, and then that is going to be. So I'm gonna take probably I'm taking one extra one that I shouldn't take, but that's fine. Okay, and then on the count, so it's going to be B5 on the count. I'm going to go to B5 here. 16. Okay, so I took 16 trades. Probably one less because I'm considering these two zeros that were one of these things that you can review the video before. But now, if we do that, then we do have here 96 trades or 96 boxes. Then we have here three reversal. So we made 12. We gave back 6. So we do have $6,000 if we took all the entries. So not bad. Let's say that this one is $4,000 for one contract. Not bad. Okay. All right. So I guess that we kind of went to everything I wanted to see today on the point and figure trading. I don't trade point and figure. I trade Renko, but this is a good analysis of what point and figure can give you. Again, there's a nice move to the downside and good move to the upside. So if we analyze and I haven't, I didn't analyze a day that it's that it's either larger or smaller. Look at if we go back to this daily chart here. Let's expand it a little bit. There's when the volatility is as high as it has been. Look at this this range here is much larger than this one here, right? Right there, right there. This one is smaller. This one is kind of like the same, but smaller. This one is about the same, but it has been only one direction. in recovering on this day. So it would be good to have this analysis done. You can do it yourself there, but that would give you an idea of what the point and figure does. Now, I did another analysis with a higher time frame. So I do have 5, which is the one that we saw now, and now also the other one I use is the 10, right? The 10 is more stable. You don't have that many ups and downs, so less trades, but also it's more stable. So it will give you, less entries, but it's more reliable. Let's say it that way. And with 10, each one of these boxes is $250. So if you are looking for a reversal, that is going to be $750 for 3 bars. So let's look at that. So this is the point and figure chart for 10 boxes. Each one of these boxes is, as I said, $250. So you see you have less entries here. So the calculation I made is this one here. So for a 15 tick bar, or for 15 boxes bar, then you would get each box at 250. You have a 3750 as a profit. Now let's say that you wait 3 boxes reversal for 250 each is 750. So in total you would get um, $3,000, which is 3750 minus 750 is 3,000. I don't know what I did here. This one is not right. Now, if I did also count using the same approach, I did count on the breaks the on the breaks for the large bar or the large box. Okay, and this is what I got. I do have 55 there. I'm sorry, something went wrong. So 55 there. So total, it did the same calculation, right? So total is 13,750, which is kind of the same here. There's less entries, so 6 entries less. Oh, maybe less than that, because there's one here that was overnight. Couple of them. This one here, one. Let me go back here. So there's one here too. Yeah, there were 2 less. There were 2 less right there. So I have to change this one here. Let's say that I consider that we are awake the whole night. So 13,750, 750 in that we're giving back. This is using a reversal of 3, right? Like we did here. So 3. And then that would give us 6250. So $6,250 if we consider this 15 right here. Okay. So yeah, so do that back test yourself and see if point and figure is something you want to use, or is something that that it's interest for you. I don't use it for trading. I use it mainly to stay out of the chop and to identify on my Renko charts entries if I want to enter that one. But this one could be a good strategy if you want to try it. Let me get it back to the 5. Okay, so I hope you like it. Again, you know, just a disclosure, I'm not a financial advisor. This is my opinion only, and this is what I consider for trading. So trade at your own risk. Don't risk your money in back test this one several times before you make a decision to go in, because and also do it if you're going to try a new strategy to trade, then you know, make sure that you do it with not real money, especially, you know, don't do it at the beginning with real money. Just do it with paper money, so then that way you can test it and see if it's for you or not, because this one has actually moved in between. It does have a move in between these boxes. So you know, unless it moves wiggled here, and you get nervous because you think that this one is going to reverse, which it did um, um, in this bar here, or if you are not, you know. Consistent, disciplined on the trades, on the stop loss moves, and all of that, then the results are not going to be good, and you need to get used to that, and you need to get used on how this chart moves. Well, I hope you like this video. It was a little bit long, and probably I made a couple of mistakes during it, and I'm not editing the video. So hope you like it, and I hope it's useful for you. Thank you so much for watching.